So it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just sitting on the stairs here in the backyard because I can't fall asleep. Um. Well, anyways, before I start, I just want to say English is not my first language, and please bear with me if I make any mistakes or I can't put the best words together to describe things. Okay, so I am finally 5 months on testosterone, but I feel I'm stuck. And why is that? Um, I'm just gonna put it out there. It's because of the high sex drive. It makes me feel worse, way worse than before. Like, I don't mind having period as long as there's no cramps, but I did have severe cramps every fucking time. Every fucking time, ever since the first time I had it. Every fucking month, I feel like I die once. Because I'll be cramping on the bed and I'll be vomiting. I, I can't eat, I can't talk, I can't walk. I had to cancel school, or later on in my life, I had to cancel work. As a consequence, I lose money, and it's fucked up. And I was taught. So, okay, so like, Chinese parents would be like, don't take Western medicines, they have side effects. And I'm like, every medicine has side effects. But like, even for painkillers, she's like, don't take painkillers, it's not good for you. Like, I never give a second thought why it's not good. I'm just like, it's, what mama says. Until maybe one time I tried one Tylenol, and it was like a magic. The pain was gone, and all it takes is one pill. And why not? I mean, if you worried about the okay, this might sound insane, but if you ask Chinese girls, or yeah, if you ask any Chinese girls who's from mainland China, um, and if they're like complaining about period cramps, and you're like, oh, just take a painkiller, and they'll be like, no, 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 I don't take the painkiller, even if it's gonna take away the pain, and it's that simple. And you'd be like, why not? They'll be like, I'm worried about the side effects, and it's not good always to take them. But like, think about, you only take one pill once a month, and it's gonna dissolve in your system, right? It'll be long gone by the time you take the next one. So what's the big deal? Like, people be smoking and drinking every day, and they're fine. And you only take one painkiller once a month, and you worried about side effects. Like, that's gotta be ridiculous. Anyways, so I started to take Tylenol, and I, like, things got control. And as long as I, like, you know, when you had enough experience dealing with periods, you know when it's coming. So maybe about 2 hours I can sense it's coming. I take one Tylenol, and bam, I don't have pain anymore. So like, as long as I don't have the pain, I don't mind the cramps. Sorry, I don't mind the period. And I didn't, like, I'm not used to have such a high sex drive. Like, ever since I'm on T, I'm fucking horny 24/7, and it bugs the shit out of me because it makes me feel I'm disgusting. I feel guilty and ashamed just to have the dirty mind. Like I don't know. Okay, so last time when I went to see my doctor, I did mention this to her, and she's like, "Okay, if you feel like this is too much." Okay, at first she said, "But don't worry too much about it. It's just a phase. You're not gonna be like this forever, right? You're only just like last time when I see her was like 3 4 months, and she's like, you're only new to this thing. Your body is still adjusting to it. You're just like a teenage boy going through puberty, blah blah blah, and yeah, it's normal. Don't worry too much about it." But then, if like, of course, like it makes sense. Everything makes sense what she says, but it's me who has to deal with it. So, and sometimes when the click grows, especially at night, like 2 o'clock in the morning, it's like two 2 o'clock in the morning sharp. It start to itch, and it's fucking itchy. I had to scratch it so hard, and I don't think it's healthy, but it's fucking itchy. Um, as well as frequent masturbation. Like I actually went to the ER this morning because of some infection. I don't want to talk about it, but it has something to do with frequent masturbation. And fuck, I never masturbate this often ever in my life, and it feels so wrong every time I do it. Every time I finished, I would put the toys at the very back of the drawers and hide it and just bury it and hope I'll never use it next day. But then, fuck, you know what happened? Anyways, where was I? So I feel stuck because um my biggest dysphoria is my fucking chest. I would say 90 95% if we have to give it a percentage. 95% of my dysphoria is my fucking chest because they're huge. I used to wear binder when I was a teenager, but then later on, like, it causes me, I don't know, I feel suffocated. Like, literal suffocation. I can't breathe. You know, there's a phobia, like, when people are scared of in a closed space. I don't know what that called, but something like that. Um, fuck, there's mosquitoes. Um, Yesterday was so hot. I think it's only like July. What time is it? What day is it? I don't even know. July, in the middle of July. It's fucking hot. My god. I've never felt this hot in Vancouver, but whatever. Um so I feel stuck. Stuck? Stuck. Because now, since my voice has reached to this point, that I'm pretty satisfied with. Um, I don't know. I just sometimes I think I've been thinking about this lately a lot. Should I continue doing testosterone, or because I always even before I start, I knew this is what I want, but I even before I start, I knew this thing in my mind I won't get rid of, which is I'm not gonna do this forever. Like, giving myself injections every fucking week for the rest of my life doesn't sound like a plan. It's not sustainable. This plan is doesn't sound sustainable. Forever is something you can't commit. This is like committing to testosterone is like committing to a marriage that you know it's not gonna work. So, and that's just like I'm talking from my own experience, not. I don't know. So before I start, I always have this thought on my mind, like some some point down the road, maybe 3 years, maybe 5 years, I'm gonna stop doing this shit. This is fucking annoying. But but then, like, if we go technical, what's gonna change? You keep the voice. Um, what else? Your period is gonna come back, which I don't really mind as long as I take the you know. Um, what else? The muscle. I mean, I don't really want to be a big muscle guy. I mean, a little bit of muscle is fine. And I work out, and I don't see much of change. Of course, also because I'm only 5 months. But another thing is I'm Asian. Um, when I first discovered this whole transgenderism online on YouTube, I watched tons of videos. But one thing in common, they're all white or Caucasians. So you see them growing beard at 3 months or 4 months, and I'm like, hello, I'm 5 months and I'm hairless. So to me, at this point, other than the voice, nothing else fucking changed. Oh, and also my period stopped at month 3, which is like I wasn't really psyched about it. Um, Cause like deep in my mind, I always have this belief that anything that's going against nature isn't good. Cause like females are supposed to have period, and then you manually stop it. I feel like I'm doing something bad. I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't know. Um, cause it's different from chopping off your chest. It's like a one-time thing, and once it's gone, it's gone. But like with period, it's a long-term thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Now I don't know where I am. So yeah, 5 month on T, and I'm feeling stuck. I always knew you can't you can't have both, right? You have to give up something to get something else. That's why I hate being trans. If only I can be a cis guy. Uh, okay, I'm going to bed.